6 in a row and have an overall record of 15-11 and 9-3 in the conference. Because Raritan defeated Lackawanna last night, MCCC is officially the #1 seed in the Region 19 tournament. Now their record is their record as it currently stands is a bit remarkable. This is a team that started the season 0-8 and then 1-9, but they are since 14-2 since suffering an overtime loss back on December 6th, which seems like another lifetime ago. This Mercer team provides a balanced attack, and their top scorer is Joel Idrovo. Averages 19 points a game with 4 assists and 5 rebounds. The Harcum College Bears come into West Windsor with a 15-6 record. Like Mercer, they play in Region 19, but they are the only team in the division. So they have no conference record. They come into this one having won 5 in a row. Harcum also spreads their scoring around, and their top scorer is Zion Moore. He averages 16 points a game with 1 assist and 4 rebounds. We will get going in just a second here where Ron Cottrell is delivering some words to the crowd about the Play Smart Save Lives initiative that Coach Howard Levy is a part of, and we will be interviewing Mr. Cottrell at halftime of this game. If you're just joining us, there was a very good women's basketball game earlier. Mercer was ahead on Harcum College Bears for most of the game, but couldn't hold them off in the second half. Harcum just came out strong and aggressive, took over the game in the second half, and eventually won. So as we get to set this game up, we will get the starting lineups for you. For the Harcum College Bears, as you can see it on their screen, starting their game is number 0, Samuel Nuga. Number 1, Zion Moore. 4, Willie Shepard III. Number 3 is Soleimani Silla. And number 4 is Bryce Adams. For the home side, Drew Parrish, Torin Green, Brandon McCain, Joel Idrovo, and Roman Franklin.
Number 23, Soleimani Silla.
This will be Soleimani Silla. Young man from Mali. And Bryce Adams from Woodstock, Maryland. Head coach for the Bears, John Ball. Assistants, Cornelius Vines and David Butts. This is Drew Parrish, young man from Queens, New York, in his second season with the Mustangs.
Number 12, the 6'1" guard from Berlin, New Jersey, Torin Green.
This is Torin Green, the other primary ball handler on this club. Prolific scorer. He's from Berlin, New Jersey.
Number 15, a 6-foot guard from North Brunswick. 6'4" guard from North Brunswick, New Jersey. 15, Brandon McCain.
There's Brandon McCain. He's an active player, good for 15 points a game and 6 rebounds.
Number 20, a 6'1" guard from Hamilton, New Jersey.
Hamilton, New Jersey's Joel Idrovo, number 20. He's good for 19 a game, as mentioned earlier. He's got the complete game, has 5 rebounds and 4 assists a game, and then Roman Frankla finishes it off, 13 points a game, 6 rebounds. Young man all the way from Israel to play on this Mercer County Community College club. So as we get ready to tip it off here in our second game of the day. So jumping will be Scylla and McCain. Scylla with a significant advantage, size advantage that is on Brandon McCain. You can see that in your picture right there. Just emerging from his stretch limousine is Mike Tenaglia to join us courtside. And after this gets into play, we'll start talking about what to expect in this game as we move along forward here. Brandon McCain will handle, go out right side, Joel Idrovo, and Mercer will start and begin to pass around the perimeter, which we'll see a lot. Nice move by Parrish. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Shepard III. Now, Mike, what sort of style of game are you expecting between these two teams?
Harcum is a Division I representative, where we're a Division II team, and you can see the size of Harcum inside. I expect the game to be played inside a little more with this team, but who knows? I mean, they're moving the ball nicely right now, and there we go, down into the post. You got that double high-low post. But Harcum is 15-6 overall, won 5 of the last 5 games. So I think here goes a press, man-to-man. It looks like full court.
There's an impressive three by Samuel Nuga under pressure that got down to give Harcum a 3-point advantage to kick things off. And you could already tell a distinct style change between this game and the women's game. More perimeter passing before players go towards the basket. Towards green shot, no good.
Yeah, Mercer coming out in a 2-3 zone.
There's Zion Moore, Willie Shepard III,
and you see the big guy posting up down inside. Now he looks like he's in there for quite a while, but that's up to the officials to straighten that out.
There's Nuga. Nice penetration, and he's got all 5 of Harcum's points. In the transition, Idrovo is free, and he's going to put Mercer on the board.
That was a nice look by Parrish, looking ahead to see Idrovo going to the basket.
There you go. There is the big man, Bryce Adams. Kick out. Shot by Zion Moore is no good. Idrovo. Rebound. Parrish. Nothing but bears around him, so he's going to wait. Idrovo has it picked, has his pocket picked, and Nuga will come back the other way. This is Willie Shepard III. There's the 2-3 zone Mike Tenaglia was talking about. And there goes Bryce Adams. His take is up and in for 2.
Yeah, Adams is 6'8", freshman.
Yeah,
and they also have number 23 out there who's 6'10". Mercer's tallest player is 6'3", so there's a big disadvantage as far as size is concerned.
Joel Idrovo's 3 will get down, and it's a 7-5 game in favor of Harcum. You can see Idrovo looking to score quickly in the clock. That's a little bit unusual. Mercer likes to pass it around a little bit, but they're looking to attack early in this game so far.
I think they're going to have to move and take what's offered to them, and I think the outside is going to be a little bit more to their liking. There'll be trouble here with getting the ball inside.
There's Idrovo, 3 up and no good. Cleared by Suleimani Silla. Shepard III, Nuga, Shepard III, inside. There goes Bryce Adams using his body to create space but can't finish. And here come the Mustangs. This is Frankla. 3 up, no good, just a little strong.
Yeah, a little hard that time. Ball needs to finish up a little more than he does straight at the basket. A little more arc on that shot.
From the corner, Shepard III's 3 is no good.
Good hands by Parrish to knock that loose.
Yep. This is Torrin Green. Over to Parrish. McCain, you'll see him with the lot there. A lot of the offense goes through him. Frankla with a nice take. Scoop, no good. Cleared by Harcum, and here comes Nuga. There's Zion Moore. Over to Shepard III. There's Nuga. Back to Shepard III. Around the perimeter, there's Zion Moore's 3. No good. Parrish has it. Up ahead, Idrovo. This seems to be where they want to go. And Idrovo puts down 2 more, and he's got all 7 of Mercer's points.
Yeah, he's got out twice now on the break, so they're looking to run.
specifically Idrovo as well. He's releasing, it seems, on any miss.
Yep.
There's Bryce Adams can't finish. Silla can as well, and we'll go the other way.
Yeah, Mercer's doing a pretty good job on. Here comes another big fellow for them.
They're all big. That's Zoran Mandic coming into this game.
He's also 6'10". He's from Serbia.
Yeah. Quadir Hand into this game as well, as is Richard Hampton. So Mercer handles the press well. Torrent Green off a nice feed by Frankla ties the game.
Yeah, you may find that Harcum may have to go to a smaller lineup to keep up with Mercer's speed.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I think if they use the big guys a little bit better, and he goes down and posts up really well down there. That can be a problem for Mercer.
That's well taken by Mandic. The Serbian puts it up and in. It's a 9-9 game. Frankla for three, no good. Frankla rebounds, takes contact, up, no good, but he's going to go for the line for two shots.
Now, this game is a little different as far as fouls are concerned. In the men's game, when you reach 7 fouls, you shoot 1 and 1, and when you reach 10, you shoot 2. So in the women's game, we saw 5 fouls, you immediately go to the line to shoot 2. Here in the men's game, it's a little bit differently.
Also, men's game has 2 20-minute halves as opposed to 4 10-minute quarters. It's needlessly complicated, to say the least. There's Franklin's going to hit the first, nudge Mercer ahead for the first time in this game. And Franklaw's second is good. All right, Willie Shepard the third. Send it over here to Richard Hampton. That's Quadir Hand. Zion Moore back to Shepard the third. Good, nice anticipation by Idrovo to create a steal. Torrent Green, hesitation, shot, no good. Cleared off the glass by Hand, and coming back the other way comes Hand quickly, but Drew Parrish is there. Still in that trap. Here come Mercer, and this is Drew Parrish in the open floor. No good, contact, no foul called. Hand will come the other way.
Yeah, it's a high-paced game with a lot of physicality.
Quadir Hand puts it in. Now, who's the pace? Does that? Who do you think that helps? Does that help Mercer or Harcum?
Well, you know, with that size differential, you want to play a little faster. Okay, that's a nice look inside there.
It's a nice
However, you know, you don't want to let those big guys get up and down the court. So if you can get out in front of them and leave them trailing the play, you get a better opportunity at the basket. Once they get down there, they're going to be shutting down inside stuff. So you're going to have to play more outside rather than inside for Mercer, I would think.
Coach Howard Levy calls a quick timeout for Mercer. Didn't get the Mercer coaches, so I'll give them to you right now. Their head coach is Howard Levy. Assistants Kevin Allison, Jack Devine, and Eric Preston. And their manager is Catherine Pinelli.
And he got the score on.
Yeah, we'll get the score fixed in just a second. It actually is 13-11 in favor of Mercer at this particular time in the game. There's also a Harcum club that goes deep. We've already seen 3 subs into this game. I'm going to imagine we're going to see quick rotations, kind of try to tire Mercer out. They have a bit of a shorter bench than Harcum.
Mercer tends to play with 5 guys, 7 maybe at the most, 7, 8, where it looks like to me like right now Harcum has already played 7 people in this game, so, and Mercer hasn't subbed yet. We're 7, 8 minutes in.
Right. Both these teams riding winning streaks into this game. Harcum on a 5-game streak. Mercer won 6. Again, Mercer has already clinched the #1 seed for the Region 19 championship in Division 2 due to a loss by Raritan against Lackawanna last night. Quite a turnaround for this club that started 0-8 and then 1-9. To be in this position is pretty impressive.
Harcum is using a odd front start against Mercer's 2-3 zone. They're starting with a three-man look and then changing as they go through. Let's see if they continue. There's that backdoor cut, just didn't work that time. I think he was held.
And that was the call. That's a foul. So we'll stay here. To the consternation of head coach John Ball. And there we go. We had this in the first game. This is the second time in history we have a basketball coach that disagrees with a foul call. I'd never seen it before today. Here's Idrovo, 3. No good and cleared by hand.
Now, Idrova had plenty of arc on that shot to get over the big guy. You're going to have to do that. That may be something that comes into play. You're going to have to adjust your shot to shoot over some of these taller guys.
Shepard III's 3 will get down. Now, Torrin Green soaring to the basket, but no good. Rebound by Frankla, taken by Idrova. A lot of contact being allowed in this game so far. Here's Torrin Green. Spin move, beautifully done by Torrin Green.
That's one of his specialties, that little spin move. He flies through the air. I mean, his ability to get up is really something.
Real smooth looking player. Like you said, he glides once he's in the air. There's Hand. Out to Shepard III. That's Hampton. Richard Hampton's 3 is no good. And Idrovo clears. Parrish. Back out to Frankla. Frankla, penetration. No good. Coming the other way. That's out to Zion Moore. He's going to save. A little ragged right now. And William Shepard III is going to send it out. Now Richard Hampton back to Shepard III. Little swing. Back out to Shepard. His 3, no good. But cleared by Mandich. No good. And Idrovo's got that board. Mercer with a 1-point lead now. 12 minutes to go in this first half. McCain, Green, 3. No good. So Samuel Nuga up to Mandich. He's stripped.
Nice attempt by Paris to strip them.
Looked pretty clean, but the official's got a better view, and he's got a whistle, so his word counts. So this is Zoran Mandic.
Yeah, he brought the ball down on that particular situation. If he got the ball a little higher, there was no attempt at all by Parrish to block it.
Look at Shy Berry. Oh, sorry there, Mike. Go ahead. I'm going to say we're going to get Shy Berry and Noah Johansson into this game. Those are the first subs for Mercer. Mandic hits both.
Back in the game.
Yep, that's Bryce Adams back in the game.
There comes the press.
Yep. Mercer breaks it with relative ease. Now McCain facing some good pressure there by Hampton.
Yeah, that was good defensive pressure. He was all over him.
Johansson's pass is intercepted. They'll go down the floor. This is Kadir Hand, and he lays it in for 2. Here comes the pressure again. It's going to nearly cause a turnover. Parrish finds Idrovo, penetrates, scoop up, no good, and that's cleared by Bryce Adams. The big man pushes it ahead. Zion Moore will drop back. There's Nuga. That's Kadir Hand. Get down for Kadir Hand. Looks like Harcum have themselves a little 6-point game. Well, 6-point lead. Sorry, Mike, what were you going to say there?
I was going to say, it looks like we're in the middle of a little bit of a track meet here. Both teams running at top speed, going length of coast to coast. A little bit of physicality is not being called at all.
Yeah, they really are letting a lot go in this game. Parrish all the way up. McCain is good. So, as you said, ragged. This is unlike how Mercer's men's team plays usually. But they were much more direct in going to the basket in this one.
I think Harcum is actually dictating the pace, obviously, creating this. Mercer likes to run their offense a little more, but right now we're getting into, and you're going to see kids get tired quickly here.
Yep. We'll get Green and Frankla back into this game.
Well, this has been a good combination for Mercer so far. Both Johansson and Frankla in. And you notice that Harcum is playing a little smaller. They only have the one big kid in there right now in the 24, where before they had 2.
Oh, there's a strip by Torrin Green. Lays off for Johansson. Johansson takes a lot of contact with no foul called. Able to retrieve. Bounce
Oh,
to
nice
Franklin.
pass.
Real good awareness and staying calm by Noah Johansson.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, Johansson wasn't getting much playing time, but it's about midway when they started on their win streak. It seemed like he started to emerge a little bit more, and he made a big difference in what happens.
Yep, and as
Look at this.
a lot of athleticism.
Talk about flying.
This is Green. He takes too much contact for this game, so he's actually going to go to the line. He went down hard.
I got a feeling when this game's over, there's going to be a lot of guys going to the ice bath.
There is a replay of Green going down. There's another look at it. And as you mentioned, Harcum's gotten a little smaller. You thought that was a possibility, which is why you have the plush trailer and the stretch limo when you come to the game. Torrin Green hits the first. He's got 7 by my count already in this game.
And that's a sign of actually of a good team, a smart coach. So realizes that his big kids may not be able to stay up at the pace, so he brings in one, keeps the height there, and he managed to bring his more aggressive, quicker, younger, smaller guys in, and might make a difference in the game.
And conversely, Coach Levy goes with a little bit more size on his side. As you're saying, Johansson and Franklin is a bit bigger than they usually go.
Yeah, Mercer, a couple of games ago against, I forget who it was, Middlesex, I believe, had a big kid down low, and he really was able to take advantage of Mercer's size. He was like 6'10", so, you know.
That 3 is no good. Franklin clears. Mercer doing a pretty good job with the rebounds, despite the size disparity so far.
Well, both Franklin and Johansson get good position on rebounds. And, you know, similar to what we saw earlier, they get in position to rebound. You box somebody out, and that's kind of a lost art. You don't box out like they used to.
Yeah. Johansson loses it. Shyberry's got it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Tough shot, no good. Well defended by Zion Moore. Here come the Bears. William Shepard III. His interior pass is rolling on the ground and unattainable.
I like Shepard. He appears to be very quick. He's good with the ball.
Kane will come back in. He's going to take out Johansson.
Back up. Willie, just take him now. Back up, take him.
Harcum coming with a little pressure here with their 1-point lead.
2-2. 2-2.
That's fine. Good.
He's got Green.
That goes out of bounds. Pressure creates the turnover.
Yeah, he had his head down. Couldn't see. I don't think he had complete control of the ball, so that makes a big difference.
All right, Harcum now. Willie Shepard the third. There's that 2-3. Mercer sticking with it. Back to Shepard the third.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's Richard Hampton's high arcing 3. Gets stuck between the backboard and the glass. Held ball, actually keeps the ball on this side for Harcum. So with just under 8 to go in this first half, Harcum will start again, 20 on the timer. Zion Moore, nice little penetration and pass down low to Bryce Adams. And he's a very large mammal, Bryce Adams, and he's got 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's where they got to go. I mean, if they're going to continually score, because they're outside shooting. If you look at Harcum's outside three-point percentage, they're only shooting 30% a game. So chances are they're going inside, and with those big guys, it's understandable.
Shake and bake by Parrish to get free. Franklin with the penetration, ball ripped out of his hands.
Yeah, he had Parrish standing on the base there. I'm not sure I didn't see him.
Oh, there's another turnover. Now Green.
Yeah, I don't think he catches him.
No, he doesn't. Torrin Green was wide open for that. That's 9 for him. Mercer still within 1. Ball on the ground. We're going to have a held ball situation. This tie-up is going to favor the home side.
Yeah, Harcum's having some trouble with the ball right now. I don't know. They just seem to be mishandling it. They're not controlling now. Here we go. We're going back to these two big guys now.
Yeah, I drove back into this
6'10
game.
and 6'8 against 6'3. And that's 6'3 and then maybe 6 foot after that.
Yeah. I drove back in the game for Mercer. Mandich back into the game for Harcum. That's the size you're talking about. Frankla. Now Parrish. Brandon. Idrovo. Torrin Green got a little bit of daylight. Uses it. Frankla.
Nice.
3.
Oh,
No good. Ball was free for a second. Picked up by Nuga. Nuga. Waits to play with his friends. And they're going to penetrate towards the basket. That's Zion Moore. Kick out to Shepard to third. Swing around this side and back to the top of the key. A lot of perimeter passing, and now they leave Mandich open. He can't convert. Bryce Adams
Whoa, we got something going on.
rebounds and is fouled.
On Idrova, huh?
It is on Joel Idrova.
No, it's only his first. And we're a good way through the first half, so.
Yeah, not a lot of. This is a quick moving cast because of the
Yeah.
lack of fouls called in this game.
No fouls and everybody running.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks we're doing the Olympic sprints.
I think the officials have dates because it's Valentine's
I
Day.
don't
They
know.
want to get out of here.
I'm not sure about that, but
It seemed like one too many
Had
steps.
to be a walk, yep.
It is traveling, which is cheating, and you can't do that. So the ball will go the other way. All right, here comes some more pressure now. Mercer breaks easy. Joel Idrovo used the left, kick over. Frankeloff, 3. No good. It's a good-looking shoot. It's a good-looking shot. Just didn't fall. Coach Levy imploring his team to keep shooting, or keep his player to keep shooting that.
I'm not sure if he wasn't being sarcastic there. I think he was, but I'm not sure. They're not hitting those.
He appears sincere. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. Timeout called by Mercer, I believe. So that's a 30-second timeout.
Harcum.
Charge to Harcum. So with 5:38 to go in this game, first half of this game, Mercer hanging it down 1. What are your impressions so far?
Well, this game has lived up to expectations. Mercer certainly showing they can hang with the Division I opponent. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with the difference between Division I and Division II junior college teams as far as scholarships are available. I believe that most of the kids at Harcum are probably on scholarship, where Mercer would have a limited amount of kids who can be, or limited amount of money to be given. Harcum also supplies living, and I don't know about food and that type of stuff, but I believe they supply dwelling and that type of stuff, the dormitories.
Yeah, this is
So,
a heavily international roster
Yes,
here
yes.
by Harcum. We have players from Canada, Angola, 2 from Senegal, 1 from Egypt, and another player from Mali.
And all these kids are looking to go on to a 4-year school, obviously looking to take the next step. They'll be going to the national tournament most likely. If they can, I mean, they're going to win this area. That's the one thing. There aren't a lot of Division I teams in the area.
Right.
In fact, I'm not sure if there's any more other than them.
See it sooner.
In the region, I know there's not.
Right. And they also have a player from Serbia, that's Zoran Mandic, and they also have a player from a country known as Philadelphia.
Oh, wow, how about that? And one from Tampa, Florida, I see, too.
Never heard of it.
You cut, Roman will get
Albuquerque, Camden. There's one from Mali, Senegal.
Yeah. This is Parrish over to Frankla. Back to Parrish. He penetrates, pulls up, shot, no good. Cleared by Bryce Adams. Here comes Richard Hampton for the Harcum College Bears. Here's Bryce Adams facing a double. He's annoyed enough to miss. Ball goes out of bounds. Stay right here. Coming back into this game will be Soleimani Silla, young man from Mali.
And now he's also he's 6'10" also.
Good anticipation by Idrovo, but
Mercer,
Harcum over retreat.
Mercer's doing a good job with the big boys as far as keeping them from, doing too much. They put the ball on the floor and they're able to steal the ball. This right here is just a prime example of it.
Slips out to Hampton, no
However,
good.
that's an issue.
Yeah, but Zion Moore clears it up, puts it up and in. So it's a 3-point advantage for Harcum.
No.
Oh, you could see that was
Yep.
that was a bad idea as soon as he started throwing it. There's Brandon McCain.
He's open on that backdoor cut.
Frankla, there's Torrin Green. He's going to go to Parrish. Parrish, baseline, knocked out of his hands. It'll stay Mercer's ball.
That's the other thing with them. You have these long, tall players with the long wingspan, and they reach around and knock the ball from behind quite a bit. It's obviously a big advantage.
Yep. Shy Berry come back in this game, take out Parrish. 7 seconds on the shot clock here for Mercer. There's Green, 5 on the timer. Now Idrovo. It's going to have to go up. Green shot rejected, so that is a shot clock violation. Low scoring affair so far. 25-22, first half almost completely gone. There's Bryce Adams again.
That was awful hard. See, now at this point, they can play a little volleyball. They can throw the ball up on the backboard, and the other guy on the other side, the big 6'10" kid on the other side, is going to rebound and put it back in. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. I mean, he threw that ball up there so hard, it almost seemed like it was a pass. It didn't look like a shot.
And this will be Suleimani Silla at the line.
Good soft touch.
Not so nice with the touch on that one.
No,
that's 1 and 2.
Short.
That's important for Mercer to keep contact here. They're down 4. Don't want to generate too much distance between the Mustangs and the Bears here. Here's McCain. His shot, tough, no good. Rebounded by Silla.
The one thing we see is that Harcum is averaging 80 points a game, and Mercer's held him to 26 with 3 minutes to go in the half. So the defense, what Mercer's playing, is paying off. It's just that Mercer isn't able to score.
True. There's Parrish with a nice rebound. Mercer will come the other way. Green. Lay off to McCain. Now Shy Berry. Back to McCain. McCain hasn't really got going yet in this one. He's only got 2 points. That's a little small change on Samuel Nuga out top.
Yeah, coach is talking to Brandon McCain on that. I think he wants him to drive left and try to force that big man to foul him. Either that or create the drop down on the defense and kick it back out to the open 3.
Only 5 fouls so far on Harcum, 3 on Mercer, so some room before they get to the bonus. That ball's kicked out to Berry, nearly goes out. This is Frankla, swing. Now Green, Torrin Green in trouble, out to Shy Berry, his 3, no good. Rebounded by Suleimani Silla. And here come the Bears.
Oh, nice fake. Nice head fake. See, now right there was a good pump fake. And he was able to drive around the player because he got the player in the air. Ooh.
We got it.
I believe that's a hold on Harcum.
He was in the backcourt. That was 2 seconds.
All right, Torrin Green, penetration up, no good, no foul. Go the other way quickly. 3 up, Hampton's three is no good. Pulled down by Silla. Harcum can start again. Here's another three. No good. Rebounded by Brandon McCain. Tough rebound there. A minute and a half to go. Now up
nice.
to Torrin Green. Oh, affected by Zion Moore.
He deflected that, didn't he? I guess he hit it before it hit the backboard.
All right. Ooh, Torrin Green. A little too aggressive on Richard Hampton, and that's going to be a foul.
It was a good read by Green. He just was a split second too late.
All right, ball inbounded for the Bears. Let's see what they can do with their 6-point lead. Slowly growing this advantage as the half is going on. Inbounded, or sent into the interior. Bryce Adams harassed out of giving the basketball up. There's a three up and down for Quadir Hand to make this a 9-point advantage. The other way is McCain. Goes through contact and up, and he'll go to the free throw line. All right, with 50 on the clock, Brandon McCain will go to a chance to get some free points with the clock stopped.
So we're going to see a little pressure from Mercer if they make these. Try to get a quick turnover and another score if they can.
Okay, misses the first.
Mercer has not shot well from the free throw line this year. At times they have done well, and other times they've been really erratic.
And he makes his second. So McCain goes 1 of 2, makes this an 8-point game.
It's that same situation. Big man puts the ball on the floor, and the Mercer guards come back and steal the ball from him. Unfortunately, possession belongs to Harcum.
Right.
They're collapsing on you. You can't hold it. You got to make a quick decision. One. Richie, patient. Let it develop.
All right, 37 and a half on the clock for the half. Oh, there's the big man. Bryce Adams, that's a little bit too easy. That's going to make this a 10-point advantage.
I got you.
So it's going to be a delay game on Bryce Adams. Next one will be a technical.
Yeah, that's a strategy that some teams will employ when they want to slow the run down, they score, and they want to keep the other team from getting the ball in quickly. It's not legal, obviously, but they give you a warning.
All right, this is Johansson. Over to Parrish, now McCain. McCain takes small change from Bryce Adams, and that's going to be a foul. And I believe that's going to be 1-1. Yep, it is 1-1.
Yeah, I'm watching the coach over here from Harcum. He's very entertaining, to say the least.
He's animated.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's up and down the sideline. He's screaming and hollering.
Yeah. He likes to act things out, too. I like it. I like a visual performer, Mike. I'm like an old Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin guy. This works for me. A lot of young people out there really love Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin.
Wouldn't have a clue.
No, I disagree. And McCain hits both this time.
Coach is right. So here's the press.
Pull for one now, you would just imagine, Mark.
But they're actually backing it up. They're just slowing the ball down. It's not really a press.
10 seconds on the timer.
I think they're going to try to go low on this.
Hampton swings, gets it back. Going to go out to Nuga. His baseline take is well done. Good.
That's a nice running shot.
That's
running
a nice
jumper.
By Samuel Nuga, makes it a 10-point advantage for the visiting Harcum College Bears. So, Mike, you can go back to your trailer, get yourself an ice cream sundae, and we'll see you in 15 minutes. And while he does that, I want to let everyone know that we would like to recognize the talented students from Mercer County Community College's television and digital film program who are producing today's game. The award-winning TV and film program offers students hands-on learning experiences like the one you're currently watching. With spacious studios and professional equipment, students create craft meaningful visual stories that move audiences. Share your story by joining our production team at Mercer today. Go to the link right behind you.
So my team gets a little thrill. I conceal the fact that I got D. Anticipate your mental and rip you like it planned to be. I go behind my back between my legs, crossing free. But don't sag on too much, cause I can hit the three. As you can see, I control the court. Chin around up the fort.
So, as we're going to wait, we're going to bring over, like, you know, stepping out for a second, we're going to bring in a guest for a little interview here.
We do it for the sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court.
Thank you, Mike.
All around the world, cause we take it
Look about overrun.
We do it for the love. We
Bear
do it
with
for the
us.
sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court. LA,
So, we are to get set up here. We're going to be joined by Ron Cottrell with Play Smart Save Lives. Play Smart Save Lives that promotes secure firearm storage and responsible gun education while providing resources to coaches and teams to help educate young athletes and to support teams navigating the heartbreak impact of gun violence. Ron, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, so you addressed the crowd before the game. What did you
Yeah, you know, we've tried to go around the country and talk to teams and coaches in particular about gun violence and what we can do as leaders on college campuses. We see way too many mass shootings across America, and we've got to do what we can as coaches to help these young men and women to navigate the world that we live in. And being safe with guns is one thing. Being sure you're you know, locking up your guns and not having armed weapons laying around the house and things like that. But then when you get yourself in a stressful situation, you know, some situation that maybe of your own, not of your own doing, and how to get out of that, how to de-escalate and get away from situations, and then when things happen to players on our teams, how do we help them? How do we help them get counseling and navigate through what's coming emotionally after they lose someone as a victim of gun violence? I had it happen with my team in 2022. Our best player from Harlem was shot and killed at a Father's Day barbecue. And two rival gangs came through the park shooting at each other, and 8 people were shot, and he happened to be one that died, and it struck our team unaware of how to deal with that, and so we started this organization to try to help coaches deal with this and educate and do what we can to try to see if we can't control and help bring down the number of mass shootings and things like that on our college campuses.
And I think it's an important distinction to make. This is not an anti-gun.
Absolutely.
You're all about gun ownership, but you're preaching responsible gun
Correct.
ownership.
Yeah, we aren't doing anything to try to change laws or change people's habits as far as owning a gun. Is how to do it responsibly, though. How to make sure that you lock it up if you have one. How you keep it away from young children. We've seen way too many young kids get a hold of a gun not knowing that it was dangerous, and it was loaded and unlocked and kill themselves unaware. Or you see so many, you know, mental health issues and things like that where someone sees a gun, not having a good day, something happens, you know, and so we're doing everything we can to just try to have people understand how to own a gun safely. I'm not trying to do anything about taking away guns from people.
Okay, so now for people that are watching, first of all, they're going to see us on the screen. They're going to say, "My God, those are two incredibly handsome men." But if they were moved by what you're saying, what can they do? What are the kind of things that people can do to get involved to help aid in this responsible gun?
Well, first thing I'd say is go to our website, playsmartsavelives.org, and sign on as a supporter. And then we have webinars that we do fairly often with coaches and gun experts, things like that can talk to people about this issue and help educate them. And then, college coaches, I think, have the biggest impact on young men and women on our college campuses all over the country. And so if you have a college coach that you're aware of, you know of, they're terrific people to lean on, and so contact the people that you know that are campus leaders and that sort of thing in your community. We want to get everyone we can involved in bringing down the number of deaths. I mean, 120 people in America are killed every day by a gun. Every single day, 120 people. And another 200 are shot and survive. And so when you think about that, and too many of them are young people. The biggest demographic from 17-year-old to 35-year-old black men are the highest demographic. They're 19 times more likely to be shot in a gun violence situation than any other demographic. So college coaches, who are we dealing with? Young black men for the most part. Yeah. And so that's what, we're doing everything we can to try to save those young men in particular, but young women as well. Yeah.
Ron, you're doing great work. I appreciate you being here. We see the shirts all over. We got one right next. You can't see right here, but all the players are wearing the warm-up shirts. We have information at the doors. Again, play smart, savelives.org. Ron Cottrell, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you. So that was Ron Cottrell from PlaySmartSaveLives.org. And as we go into our halftime break, again, Harcum up 10. Get to know your Mercer County Community College Mustangs a little bit. And we will be back for the second half right after this.
For short, you can say that I go hard. Street baller, hardwood, smell the essence of a point guard.
We do it for the love, we do it for the sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court. LA, Venice Beach, all over in New York, all around the world.
Steve Nash. From Canada, just like me.
Derrick Rose. Jalen Brunson.
I think I know what's coming. Your favorite team?
New York Knicks. Chicago Bulls.
Raptors.
Favorite team? It was the Brooklyn Nets, but we did some interesting decisions, so now I'm back with the Golden State Warriors.
MJ or LeBron?
MJ.
LeBron money line.
No wrong answers. MJ or LeBron?
LeBron. There is a wrong answer to that question.
There is a wrong answer, yeah. MJ or LeBron?
MJ.
Thank you. Who's the funniest member of the club?
Funniest member? I'm going to go with number 13. He's a pretty funny guy. Are you talking about like funniest as in we laugh at them or laugh at their jokes?
Laugh at their jokes.
I gotta go with Frank Pagano.
Is there any shot you don't think you can make?
No. I think every shot's gonna go in.
Check it out, y'all. The point guard is my position. I'm like a coach on the floor, so you know I make good decisions. Peripheral vision, deceptive to most. Penetrate, kick it to the wing while staring at the post. Coast to coast, I can take you cause I'm smarter. Handle the rock like N1 or Sean Carter. Make it work harder because of my skill. Dealing out the assist, so my team gets a little thrill. I concealed the fact that I got D. Anticipate your mental and rip you like it planned to be. I go behind my back, between my legs, crossing free. But don't sag off too much cause I can hit the three. As you can see, I control the court, general of the fort, holding down the whole sport. For short, you can say that I go hard. Street baller, hardwood, smell the essence of a point guard.
We do it for the love, we do it for the sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court. LA, Venice Beach, all over in New York, all around the world. Cause we taking no shorts, cause we do it for the love, we do it for the sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court. LA, Venice Beach, on the Rucker in New York, all around the world. Cause we taking no shorts.
I'm taking alley-oops from any direction. Totally hold down your whole section. You know I got the biggest ring collection. I'm playing underground games just to claim my fame. I'm in the pain, hell, snow, sleet, ice, or rain. Got nice going against the grain. He got sliced trying to watch my chain. He got shook, sit your lame in the bench, he just a rook. Trying to ball with the all-stars and rewrote the book. The Dr. James Naismith, but when I say shit, the game's been spit. The trick shots hit from half court, your bad sports. We on the road across the globe with passports, trying to break ankles and wrists. Your defense ain't banging like this. Your backboards ain't hanging like this. With Black Funk Killer controlling the beats. I'm doing dunks and ripping poles out the concrete. So get ready for the heat, yo.
Check it out, y'all. The point guard is my position. I'm like a coach on the floor, so you know I make good decisions. Peripheral vision, deceptive to most. Penetrate, kick it to the wing while staring at the post. Coast to coast, I can take you cause I'm smarter. Handle the rock like N1 or Sean Carter. Make it work harder because of my skill. Dealing out the assist, so my team gets a little thrill. I conceal the fact that I got D. Anticipate your mental and rip you like it planned to be. I go behind my back, between my legs, crossing free. But don't sag off too much cause I can hit the three. As you can see, I control the court, general of the fort, holding down the whole sport. For short, you can say that I go hard. Street baller, hardwood, smell the essence of a point guard.
We do it for the love, we do it for the sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court. LA, Venice, East, all over in New York, all around the world. Cause we taking no shorts, cause we do it for the love, we do it for the sport. We do it in the streets and we do it on the court. LA, Venice, Beach, on the Rucker in New York, all around the world. Cause we taking no shorts.
I'm taking alley-oops from any direction. Totally hold down your whole section. You know I got the biggest ring collection. I'm playing underground games just to claim my fame. I'm in the pain, hell, snow, sleet, ice, or rain. Got nice going against the grain. He got sliced trying to watch my chain. He got shook, sit your lame in the bench, he just a rook. Trying to ball with the all-stars and rewrote the book. The Dr. James Naismith, but when I say shit, the game's been spit. The trick shots hit from half court, your bad sports. We on the road across the globe with passports, trying to break ankles and wrists. Your defense ain't banging like this. Your backboards ain't hanging like this. With Black Funk Killer controlling the beats. I'm doing dunks and ripping poles out the concrete. So get ready for the heat, yo.
Check it out, y'all. The point guard is my position. I'm like a coach on the floor, so you know I make good decisions. Coast to coast, I can take you cause I'm smarter. Handle the rock like N1 or Sean Carter. Make it work harder because of my...
Attractive broadcast partner, former women's basketball coach Mike Tenaglia. Now, Mike, you were able to have a prime rib steak at halftime and, you know, to relax. What were your impressions of the first half so far?
Well, the steak was good.
Well, I'm happy. That's really the most important thing.
I think Mercer has done a great job. I mean, they've held them to 35 points. You know, the biggest problem is Mercer's got to find offense. Drew Parrish, who usually averages 10 points a game, has basically done nothing as far as scoring is concerned. I don't mean nothing because he's certainly a big part of what's going on out there. But he hasn't been able to score, and some of their other players.
Yeah, unofficially, I only have 4 Mercer players with points.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's kind of a shock. They need to get more scoring out of the Drew, and they need to get more general. I think Harcum's a tough team.
Very tough.
Size, advantage. They physical. They play at a high pace. And Mercer hasn't had a real lot of second or third opportunities. You're getting limited to one shot, and the ball seems to be going the other way.
You also, the size advantage is really clear when you see it up close. They have, a fellow like Bryce Adams, who is listed as, I think you said 6'8", but he appears to be in person about 8'9", which is awful tough to defend. And he's not the only one. Suleimani Silla over there, number 23, is a large mammal. This is a big bruising team that exerted its will as this half came to a close. But as you said, Mercer played some very good defense in that first half. But they just got to put the ball in the hole some more if they want to stay with these Harcum College Bears.
Yeah, and the discouraging thing about that is all four of those guys that Harcum has that are over 6'8" are all coming back next year. They're all freshmen, and Mercer could use a little bit of that size. Maybe one of them could transfer over here to Mercer County College, get a lot more playing time, especially that 6'11" guy they have on the bench.
Are you suggesting active recruitment during the game? I'm pretty sure that's a violation.
Like what I say doesn't matter. I'm not a recruiter.
I drove quick
Joel.
with the air ball, so we'll go the other way.
Looked like he got bumped when he shot that, but obviously it wasn't called, so we're back to that.
It seems like you saw that through coach-colored glasses.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Around the perimeter now the big man, Bryce Adams. Get down for Bryce Adams, showing the range. And I'm sure you never saw anything like that when you were coaching either.
No, the international game is played much differently than our game here in the States. A lot more shooters. Bigger guys shoot the ball from outside.
Yeah, a guy like Dirk Nowitzki used to be an aberration. It's not. It's everybody now. Wembanyama's 7'4", shoots threes. But back to this game. This is Willie Shepard III, going to skip. They're able to block the shot. Active defense, but Harcum able to maintain possession. Zion Moore's pass goes off of Frank Law's boot. So we got 20 seconds on the timer, and Harcum will start again.
You can see that Harcum is really picking up. They're trying to pick up the pace, I think. I mean, I don't know if they can possibly pick it up any faster than what they've been playing, but it sure looks like they're trying.
Yeah.
They're moving the ball quickly.
It's almost if they sense a wounded animal and want to, finish off the job here.
Yeah.
Mercer hanging in. This is Parrish.
Hit this.
Over the green corner. Three. No good. And rebounded by Adams.
Yeah, I'm saying, we get one shot and we don't get much after that.
Zion Moore. Pocket pick by Green. Up to Parrish. Let's see if he can get on the board. He can't, but he's fouled.
Yeah, I think a little communication should have gone on there. He was drawing that guy. He could have dumped that to Tarn Green, and Green could have easily put that in. But that's the game now.
Yep, there's the replay right there.
Looks like he had Green wide open. He's on the right side, did he?
Parrish gets on the board for the first time. It's like a good old-fashioned banter between the head men's basketball coaches here. Howard Levy, the Princeton man, having some fun with the official, and his opposite coach, John Paul. Meanwhile, Parrish hits two. It's an 11-point game. Green knocks it out of
Now, here's something I'm watching,
Hampton's
too.
hands.
I'm watching as the guard from Harcum has the ball, and he's got his left arm extended. That was always never allowed, and now it seems like that's allowed. He keeps his arm out there to keep the defensive player off him. Now, you can't extend it and push it, but he definitely has it out, holding the defender from reaching in closer. I don't know.
Is that something you've seen in just this game, or something in basketball just
I've
nowadays?
seen it in basketball more. Seems to be allowed. I mean, that and the carrying of the ball, things of that nature that they used to call when I was coaching. You know, anytime you would turn the ball over, you can see guards now dribbling and actually turning the ball over. Case in point, and that never gets called. And even the 3-second violations,
There's Zion Moore. His shot is no good. It's rebounded by the man from Queens, Drew Parrish.
Nice move.
Crossover into the corner.
Get it, Joel.
Three by Idrovo. Get down by Joel Idrovo. Rhythm three goes in. Cuts it to an 8-point game. And you can see that left-handed pass zipped by Drew Parrish to Idrovo in the corner.
We got a jump ball.
Inbounded to Adams. McCain has him in a mismatch. Well, it's not a mismatch. I mean, he's got to play him. It's a size advantage that he just has to deal with. And he fouled.
Yeah, was he 6'10", and he has Drew Parrish on him at 5'7", something of that nature. And they're doing a hell of a job, heck of a job.
Yeah, McCain is really playing a tough game down there. It's, you know, it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but he's defending Bryce Adams very well.
McCain's a tough kid. I really like him. I think he battles hard. He jumps very well.
There's Parrish.
There's the head fake and the ball fake.
Little penetration.
Well,
Idrovo,
got another.
free.
Oh,
No. And Samuel Nuga will clear.
I just can't seem to get that.
Idrovo started hot. He's got 10 for the game. And that's Bryce Adams again with the 3. That's no good. Saved. And now Parrish has it. Up to Torin Green. In transition come Mercer. Up to McCain. Save to Idrovo. Takes contact. Shot up and in.
That's a left-handed little shovel shot there, and it worked out really nice for Joel.
Well, Mercer's able to cut this to 6 now.
See, as you see that, the arm.
That's Scylla. Then Zion Moore into the lane, but can't finish, so Mercer's able to clear. Torin Green. This is Frankla for 3. No good. Good look.
Just can't hit. And I think we saw before the game, when we looked at the stats, the Mercer's three-point shooting is 30%, 30-some%. Again, we talk about, that means you're missing 7 out of every 10 you take, so you got to find a way to put the ball in the basket, and that doesn't appear to be the way.
Well, there's Frankla again for 3. No good. Rebound. Brandon McCain's activity creates an opportunity. Frankla for 3. Again, no good, but a foul down low on Bryce Adams, caused by the active play from Brandon McCain, who will stay down. So Brandon McCain wins them an extra trip on the possession and then causes a foul.
Yeah, 24 got his arms up a little bit and shoved the heck out of him, but Brandon's tough. He'll get back up and battle.
This is Green. Penetration.
There's
the glide and the score by Torin Green.
Glide, the glide, Green.
You know, as a Blazer fan, I like to hear Clyde the glide.
That was his forte back in the day. Went up there and
Portland Trailblazers have never lost a game. The only team to ever do that. It's a fact. Don't research that. That's a held ball. And it's going to go the other way. So Mercer now only down 4 with the basketball in their possession. We're going to get a timeout.
All right.
30-second timeout called by John Ball from the Harcum College Bears. So what are you seeing in the second half so far? Any change in style?
Not so much, but Mercer appears to be battling very hard in this game. They haven't given up any 1 inch. They're fighting for everything. They're in there battling with the big guys. As I said, first half, when the big guys put the ball on the floor, they're getting it. So that's really helpful. And yet I haven't seen much change in the way the game's being played. We haven't seen a whole lot of pressing going on. We haven't seen too many defensive switches. They both seem to be content with what they do at this point. So we'll see as the game gets later into the last 10 minutes or so whether we start seeing some changes in the concepts that are being put on the floor.
Right. So Mercer with an opportunity here. Good couple minutes spell now. Coach Ball sensed that from Harcum and wanted to slow things down. Change the tempo up a little bit. Good timeout, I think. Torin Green up to Idrovo. He's being defended tightly by Nuga. You can tell they know who Joel Idrovo is, but they can't stop him as he's able to hit.
Yeah, at that time, number 0, Samuel Nuga, was overplaying Joel up top, and then once Joel passed the ball, he got back door and had him beaten.
We got ourselves a 2-point game now. Now that's Quadir Hand. Back out. That's Richard Hampton. His take is no good. Pushing the back on Idrovo on Zoran Mandic.
Yeah. And you can see the difference in size. Joel only comes up to his shoulders. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see it on the screen there too.
Yeah.
It's pretty noticeable. Shyberry come into this game, take out Idrovo.
And the length of his arms also adds up. I mean, he probably doesn't even have to jump to touch the rim.
All right. I think that's probably a foul, a substitution because of the 3 fouls on Idrovo. Not because of how he's playing or
I would
getting
think so.
rest. McCain with a rejection. Again, Brandon McCain on the defensive end. This is Torin Green, gonna wait. Barry, Frankla. McCain, take, shot, no good. But he rebounds again, and he gets fouled. Brandon McCain.
He's a warrior.
Doing some tough work in the lane against a lot of trees.
Yeah, every team needs a kid like that on it. I mean, when you put your team on the floor, you need certain kids to do certain things, and his role is definitely to go get the ball when it's up on the board, and he really does that well. He goes up, gets it, jumping him with much bigger kids and still doing a job.
It's the first. He's got a chance to tie this basketball game.
Watch the hands. Shallow, shallow. Watch the hands on the ball.
McCain, one dribble, and he
There you go.
ties this game.
We got a tie game. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Oh, and there's
Here
a
we go.
turnover. Parrish coming the other way.
Oh, no.
Hit ahead to Green, no good, goes
No,
out of
no, no.
bounds.
Tough break there.
Yeah, it is
Never
tough.
got control of it.
Yeah, Parrish pointing to himself as if it is his fault.
Right here, middle. Stretch it. Go, attack.
Mercer extending a little bit on the defense.
This is Richard Hampton over to Nuga. Or excuse me, that's Zion Moore. That's Nuga. This is Quadir Hand, little ball fake. Steps in the lane, but he turns it over.
There was that jump stop we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Good job by Green, sensing the double coming and slipping through. McCain back to Green now. And we got a foul.
12.
So that's a foul on Zoran Mandic. Coming back into this game will be Soleimani Silla.
Hey, talk this out. 15's going to set it down screen. 12's going to go over top.
Oh, okay. We got a little trap going on in the corner right there.
All right, now McCain. He's going to get another foul.
He gets bumped on that. That's the kind of stuff that happens. I mean, he drives to the basket, draws fouls. Just a physically strong kid who plays that way. It's not always the prettiest, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, he's a wiry looking guy, rangy fella, but he's got a lot of strength in that frame. And he's causing problems for these Harcum College Bears right now. Harcum already at 5 fouls in this half.
Yep. 2 more and we're shooting.
This is Idrovo back in the game. Over to Green. Used a screen by McCain. That's jumped. So now McCain, he waits. Shot up, no good. Rebounded, going the other way for the Bears. Hampton. Up, Zion Moore for 3. Get down for Zion Moore.
That's a dagger right there. That was a big shot for them.
And that makes it a 3-point game. Idrovo called for a charge. And that is a mammoth-sized foul, as that will be 4 on Joel Idrovo.
Wow. Yep. Sometimes that's just the way things go. I mean,
this game being called much tighter in this half. Obviously, these officials got together and decided they weren't going to let it go so much.
well, they certainly didn't look
I
like
say
they
that, and then a fellow takes a bunch of contact, and there's no foul call.
certainly didn't look like they were calling that tight.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
This is ragged right now. It's a 3-point game. Entertaining stuff. Just under 13 to go on this Valentine's Day. And a good day of basketball.
Coach Levy has a decision to make now. He's got to decide when he's going to bring Idrova back in, because he picks up that 5th foul with a lot of time left. So he's got to hope that what he has on the floor now can get by. I wouldn't be surprised to see him bring in Johansson again.
There's Frankla fouled. So that one's on the ground. Next one will be 1-and-1 and shots if it's a non-shooting foul.
Non-shooting. It was on the drive.
Green. Penetrate. Frankla. Ball fake. Snakes through the lane. Up.
Oh,
Ooh, it was
wow.
a nice looking drive, but just couldn't get it to go. Hampton. Kick out. Zion Moore again from 3. No good. Good body position by Frankla. McCain. Lay off Frankla. He's going to try that 3 again. No good.
He's stone cold. He's missed 4 or 5 in the second half.
Yeah. That one didn't look so good either. The others looked better. Didn't really believe in that one, it seemed. Hampton. Over to Moore. This is Nuga. Back to Hampton. He's going to ball fake. Ball knocked out of his hands by Green, but they call small change.
Yeah, Tarn reached in on that a little bit. I don't really think he wanted to, but.
So we got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Levy. He's going to have 4 left. That's 4 left for Harcum as well. Harcum maintaining their 3-point lead now. And as you mentioned, the big decision is when can he bring Idrovo back? He would ideally, I would imagine, like his team to stay right there or ahead so he can kind of bring him in for some instant offense later. But if things go sideways, he might have to go early.
Yeah, that could determine when you bring him back in. I think I think at this point you're going to see Harcum maybe come out of this and try to pick pressure up right away. See if they can put pressure on Mercer.
All right, so coming out of this timeout, it will be Harcum's ball on the side. Bryce Adams will inbound. A little bit of a weave. They can try to get Zion Moore free. Penetrate on the baseline, dump down to Adams. Adams creates some space with some contact, and there's another foul. And Mercer starting to pile them up as well. That's going to be their 5th. And that's a shooting foul as well.
Yeah, I thought that ball was, from the sounds of things, it sounded like Parrish hit on top of the ball, but I mean, it's hard to see from here. But
yes.
You heard the slap, and it wasn't skin, it was definitely on the ball.
Right. Also, ball went straight down. Usually
yes.
the ball goes straight down,
yes.
It's clean. If ball goes up, that usually means contact. But again, I'm not an official. That is no good by Suleimani Silla.
I think this kid hit his first foul shot. He looked good with it, but since then he's been a little more erratic. He hasn't been making it, not shooting as cleanly.
Yep, Silla from Bamako, Mali. And he hits the second. Well, a little bit of pressure, not too much.
Still a 4-point game. Mercer hanging in there.
And where will the points come from for these Mustangs with their top scorer out in Idrovo? And that's a pass that's intercepted by Silla.
Yep, you knew that was coming.
Yeah, and that's a high percentage shot, also known as a dunk.
See, we talked about this earlier. You start getting into a pattern, and you have to break the pattern every now and then because the defense starts to read it. And if and they start picking up on what you're doing and they step in front of some of those passes, the result's going to be layups or dunks.
Yep, and that was a real strong take by Torrin Green through traffic. Another small change foul.
Okay.
On Torrin Green.
Now the advantage that Mercer had now we got even on fouls. Next foul by both teams is 1-and-1.
Noah Johansson coming into this game. Take out Shy Barrett. All right, Harcum looking to build on their 4-point advantage. Mercer looking to keep contact. Ball will move around the perimeter. Now Zion Moore penetrates, dumped down, off Scylla and out of bounds, but it stays here.
Yeah, Moore is very good at faking. Moore fakes passes, fakes shots. I like that. I think he's, that's going to lead to some opportunities because he moves people without really doing anything.
There's Nuga's take is no good, but still is able to board. Now Richard Hampton, his 3 off the heel, taken by Parrish. Parrish up to Green. Noah Johansson, drop it off to Frankla. Parrish down to Green, into Frankla, cutting, up and in. Nice basketball by the Mercer County Community College Mustangs. Now we got a full timeout called by Hampton.
Okay, well, we have a little excitement going on right here.
A little bit.
Tempers are starting to flare a little bit. I don't think that young fellow liked the fact that Franklin put the ball in and he sort of shoved Franklin, but I'm not sure if they call a foul on that, but it started some garbage, so let's hope that garbage ends there.
Yeah. That was some good old-fashioned drama right there on the Harcum sideline.
Yes,
Coach Ball up in the face of his player, Bryce Adams. Often happens in the heat of the battle. So 10 minutes to go in this one. Mercer cut it back to a 2-point game. Going to be a tough, task to stay in contact with the top scorer out. But so far, Mercer weathering the storm and playing very, as you mentioned when we came out of that, very good defense the entire game.
Yeah, I'm impressed. As I said, Harcum scores 80 points a game, so Mercer's just a tad under that, I believe. I think they're like 70-some a game. So
Mercer also, I don't see Harcum getting a lot of clean, easy baskets.
No.
They're having to work for everything, which is what you want.
It seems like in the first half they were getting a lot more clean looks, as you say. But yeah, right now they're struggling to get every shot they can. They're getting that outside shot, but they're not really making it. So that's a positive.
Yeah, I mean, this is a better shooting team than they're showing right now, but that's to Mercer's benefit right now. At this point, they haven't put it together like the women's team did earlier, where they were just, you knew the shots were going to start falling, and they did.
Well, this game has been sort of very tough throughout the entire game, where in the Mercer women's game, obviously, Mercer got out front big and then had to hold on and couldn't do so. That's a mistake you want.
Yep, that was a miscommunication there on a pass by Adams, leads to a turnover. Coach Ball applauding his player.
Yeah, building him up after that little confrontation he had with him. So he's making him understand that he was just talking to him and try to get his focus and his attention so he doesn't lose it in the course of the game and get ejected for something silly.
Drew
Nice
Parrish.
Didn't go though.
No good.
Look at
McCain.
McCain.
Yeah, again, Brandon
Way
McCain.
up.
Little tap out. Creates another trip. Now Parrish. Penetrate, left side, no good. Pulled down by Samuel Nuga. And we'll go the other way. This is Richard Hampton.
Look out.
Cutting Zion Moore. No good. Pulled out by Zoran Mondich. And then Johansson's able to clear. Here come Mercer the other way. Torin Green. Penetrate. His shot deflected by Zoran Mondich.
That's what's having that goalpost in there has a big advantage.
Yeah. There he is, wide open. And, McCain is able to affect the shot, but he did foul, so Mondich will go to the line.
Yeah, we just saw him rebound over the top of Franklin down there the last time. And then that time he comes down and the shot, altered the shot, had a big effect on it. So, again, he's 6'10", makes a big difference.
He's a big dude.
And when Mercer practices, unless Coach Levy puts on a uniform and gets out there, they don't play against anybody that big. So it's something you have to learn to do. And of course, there's 2 of them out there that are quite big. So
All right, Mandage is second. No good. And Franklin's able to clear. So Mercer still only down 3.
And the nice thing about this is they haven't had to bring Idrova back into the ball game yet.
Correct.
I would imagine it might be soon, though. Nice head fake.
Frankla weaving his way through. Had a good look, but just could not put it down. So another turnover, and we'll go back the other way.
When teams play at this pace, you're going to see a lot more turnovers occur. I don't see that statistic.
This is Brandon McCain. As so often does, goes to the top of the key. The offense goes through him. Johansson dropped to Frankla. Passes up the 3. Takes contact, and that's a block, so Frankla will go to the line. That foul is on Zion Moore. Franklin's a pretty shifty with using his body for a, he's a stout guy. He's a
strong
big
kid.
Strong guy, but he moves side to side very well.
He definitely has the Euro step down. That's something that actually has come about since I've coached too. The Euro step started coming into play during my later tenure. To me, I remember when I first started seeing it, I thought people were walking. And it just didn't seem like you could get control of the ball and take that 1-2 step, and be able to still shoot the ball. But you quickly learn and you have to adjust, and a lot of the kids can do it now.
Yeah. It's taken me years to not think walk when I see a Euro step. Because for so many years it was a travel, but they changed the rules, and that's fine. So now Harcum, 1-point advantage. A pesky Mercer team refusing to go away in this game with their top scorer out. That'll go interior, missed, and then rejected by Johansson, but a foul on Samuel Nuga.
And the other good thing about this game for Mercer, here comes Idrova back in. The other good thing about this game for Mercer is you're getting to work against a really good team before you go into the regional playoffs. And Mercer, I believe, is the #1 seed in that tournament.
That is true. They wrapped up the #1 seed last night when Raritan defeated Lackawanna. So moving into the Mercer, the Region 19 championship, Mercer is the #1 seed no matter what happens in this game. All right, Nuga hits the first, and this is what you were talking about. This is Idrovo coming into this game with 4 fouls and 7 minutes and 44 seconds left.
Although the flow seemed to be very good right now. I don't know by bringing Idrova in if that will change anything. But both Franklin and Johansson were keeping the big boys off the boards for Harcum.
There's Idrovo.
They're both very similar, I think, in structure.
Oh, beautiful tape by Roman Frankla off the handoff. Brings Mercer back to within 1. Mercer back in their zone. And that straight on 3 goes down by Willie Shepard III.
That one almost hit the ceiling.
From the edge of the atmosphere and through the bucket.
Now we're going to get into this foul situation. Mercer going to the line 1-1, and if Mercer fouls, then Harcum goes to the line to shoot 2.
Idrovo,
get in,
3,
Joel.
Get down.
There you go.
Joel Idrovo with a 3.
Shot for shot.
Down to a 1-point game. The teams trade 3-pointers.
All right.
And a turnover. And Joel Idrovo was pretty good at this basketball game. The Hamilton, New Jersey product is good for 19 a game, 3 assists, or 3.7 assists, 4.7 rebounds a game. He has, by my count, 17 in this one while dealing with foul trouble. Oh, nice, it's a beautiful pass for Torrin Green. And would you look at that? The Mercer County Community College Mustangs are up by 1 with 6.5 to go.
And as you can see, that's the advantage of having Idrova back in the game.
The skip
He
pass.
hits a three and then makes a really nice pass. So
We got a foul called. Let's see who it's on. All right, called it on Frankla.
okay, now this is where it comes in, whether that's a shooting foul or not. He goes to the line. He gets to shoot too. No. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's only 9.
Yep, it's their 9th.
Next one. Yep. So it's 1-1.
All right, so now Suleimani Silla, who took some pretty hard contact on that foul. As you mentioned,
He's
has
been a
nice
little
touch.
erratic on the free throw line.
Yep, hits that one though, gets the friendly roll because of the nice touch.
Yeah, he's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. So if he holds 2 to form, he'll miss this one.
It was
been
my
shooting about
understanding.
50%.
Yeah, it was my understanding there would be no math. All right, Suleimani Silla. Misses that, and
Nice.
Frankla clears, so we're tied.
Good time for Frankla to come up with that rebound.
Frankla's played a nice game.
There we go. Now Mercer's being a little more patient.
Oh, beautiful dump down by Idrovo, but the shot by McCain is deflected. His shot is deflected again. Back to Idrovo, penetrate, shot, no good,
bummer.
cleared by Adams.
Ooh.
Willie Shepard III, dump down to Silla. That's Nuga. Back out to Shepard III again for 3. Get down for Willie Shepard.
He
III.
can shoot from out there.
Yeah, that's his second large impact 3.
That's twice now that he's. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right idea, just missed communication.
All right. So that ball goes out of bounds. Wanted to mention that the pictures you're seeing today are brought to you by students in the television and digital film program at Mercer County Community College. They're doing a terrific job, and it's hard to believe that some of them are just in their first year here. Classes feature real-world experiences and hands-on learning. There's tomorrow's professionals, and there's always space available on our production team. We invite you to explore the many possible careers in media and film at Mercer County Community College. Back to live action. Harcum with that skinny 3-point lead. Oh, pinball winds up to Silla, but he couldn't confirm. He couldn't finish the duck. Parrish, beautiful pass by Idrovo, but is wiped away by Zion Moore with an athletic rejection. Good action here.
Hey, you got some good-sized shot blockers in there, and it's a shame because some of those shots I think would find their way into the bottom of the net, but unfortunately, there we go. That's a foul.
That's a foul, and that was on Zion Moore. And our favorite basketball player, Brandon McCain, will go to the line. Although he is going to stay down. Or check that's Torrin Green.
Torrin Green, I was going to say. I thought it was Green. I'm not sure, but a couple of times down this end, it looked like WWE down there wrestling on those rebounds.
Well, there's a distinct difference in the way this game has been called in the first half and the second half.
Yes.
Much more contact in the first half allowed.
Roman, you just got to grab the ball. You just got to grab it, pivot, call timeout if you have to.
And Green gets 1 of 2, so it's a 2-point advantage with 4.5 to go. Let's see what the Harcum Bears can dial up here. That's Zion Moore, ball fake. He's got a lot of room. Frankla gets in the way, and that's going to be a foul on Frankla.
Yeah, you see that nice ball fake there by Moore, right?
Yeah.
He goes up, he fakes the shot, he gets the guy up in the air, and of course then he goes to the basket cleanly and draws a foul. And obviously that's a foul. I mean, Roman was not set at all.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
He got hit pretty hard, too, so it's not only a foul, he gets to hit the ground.
Brandon, unless it's 4, I think you get out and get
And there's our trainer, Morgan Comfort, going out there to assist in cleaning the floor. She does just about everything here.
Morgan Comfort tapes players, deals with injuries, takes care of bloody noses like we saw the other night with Joel Idrovo, and she's apparently, a towel person.
Mopping the floor.
Couldn't get anyone else to do that.
I don't
run
know.
all the way back here now.
Maybe we need to get one of those fancy mops with the dry thing on it. A couple of those. Get a student to take care of it.
We'll talk to Eric Grunman, the athletic director, after the game. Make sure we get a fancy mop next time. This is Eric Grumman, our athletic director, is very proud of what this team has accomplished considering the 0-8 start.
Oh, yeah.
And very proud of his athletic department overall. This is not just this sport. This is a Mercer program that is very competitive, very good in a lot of different sports right now.
Well, one of the good things is Eric has continued on the great tradition that is established by John Simone, who was many years athletic director here. And Mercer has been one of the top teams in the country in many sports, especially in the soccer.
Yes.
So year in and year out, teams are competitive, taken care of.
Yep. Following the athletic take by Torrent Green, and there was just a foul called on Roman Frankla to the consternation of the Mustangs and the home crowd.
That's a third on Frankla, excuse me.
That's all right.
The only one in deep foul trouble is Joel, right?
Yes,
with 4.
He's the only one with 4 that I know of right now. So he misses the first. That's Soleimani Silla. I'll have another chance as we're getting into crunch time here. That's also no good. So the door is open a little bit for these Mustangs.
Can the Mustangs take it? See, I must have jinxed them by saying Vikings.
No such thing as an announcer jinx. I will not have that nonsense here.
Yeah, well, I called them the Vikings at the wrong time.
You got confused. You looked at the floor.
Yeah, well, that's 30 years I was the coach here, and we were Vikings, so it's a little difficult sometimes to get used to it. But.
All right, 3:10 to go. Here come the Bears. That is Samuel Nuga. That's Willie Shepard III with a beautiful dump down to Soleimani Silla, who puts in the reverse. This is a 3-point advantage now. Idrovo 3, no good, and it's boarded.
That was a key miss there. There was nobody under the board of rebound, so if he misses that shot as he did, it's obviously going to end up in the hands of Harcum.
Yeah, and it's a good look, too. It's a shot you live with.
Yeah.
You know, it just didn't go. Willie Shepard III again with a beautiful pass to Samuel Nuga. Willie Shepard III has had a wonderful game.
Yeah, Willie Shepard, I told you, I like the way he plays, and he's quick with his pass, seems smart with his decisions. Oh, there you go. That was a silly foul.
That was. He's just said he's smart with his passes. It's an unintelligent foul right there with Idrovo far away from the goal, and he's a very good free throw shooter. But
it's 1-1 though, so not as bad as if he fouls him after this. Got to make him, Joel.
Idrovo hits the first. I have him with unofficially 18 at this point, Joel Idrovo.
Who's got pitch? Who's got shooter?
And he's got both. That's his average of 19. So we'll go into a timeout here.
Okay.
Mercer
well, what we're looking at right now is Howard calls timeout with 2:26 to go, trailing by 3. Biggest thing he's probably going to talk about now is making sure that they take care of the ball, get good looks on offense, and at some point in time they got to think about if they're still trailing, when and what he's going to do to trigger the fouling situation. Although each time they foul, whether it's shooting or non-shooting, the opponents will be going to the free throw line to shoot too. So kind of just calm him down a little bit, take the break. He still has several timeouts left. He's got 2 timeouts left actually. And Harcum has 4. So we're going to see what happens toward the end of this game.
All right, well, we have a moment. I want to give Let you know who worked this game for us. Our director here for the second game is Romario Castro. Assistant director Alex Bajowski, also otherwise known as Kojo. Technical director George Gerald. Replay Matt Del Prado. Amir Horton works the graphics. Renee Romile as well worked replay. Audio is done by Arlet Quezada. Music supervisor Matt Del Prado. Our desk producer, the incomparable Pola Butt. And then our PAs, Keyshawn Patel and Alexander Chan. Working our cameras were Angelo, Sarah, Kyla Hernandez, Joe, Caleb Polo Brady, and Manny Wilcannon I appreciate all of their work tremendously. They've done a fantastic job, not only today, but leading up to today. And of course, we thank you, Mike, for joining us. You've definitely added a lot to this.
I appreciate all that's been done. I really enjoyed this, and I think just watching what's going on, it's really done a great job, and it's really neat to see students getting involved and doing this type of stuff. I used to like this when I coached. I used to enjoy the games being put on this type of presentation.
Yeah, all of us supported by our faculty advisors, Barry Levy and Dr. Steve Voorhees. Timeout called by Frankla on the ground. Let's see if they give it to him. They do. So nice job by Mercer to cause a turnover.
Yeah, the only problem with this, with 2:13 to go, Mercer is going to be down to its one timeout. So you're looking at Lackawanna to call a timeout or two, which may or may not be the case. I mean, as long as they hold the lead, there would be no reason for them to really think about calling a timeout unless things start to turn. Then he would possibly call timeout. Or he looks like he's going to get trapped or lose the ball. He might call a timeout. But
had he not called timeout, it would have been still Harcum's ball because the possession now favors them.
I mean, he made the right choice. Unfortunately, it brings him down to one, and you'd rather have a couple of timeouts left at this stage of the game. Plus, what would happen if in the case we get into overtime, you're only going to get one additional timeout, and that's not going to help.
I hope we don't go to overtime. We can't pay you for that.
I've already been paid. Just doing the job is fun. That's enough pay.
Just as long as there's enough.
I had to send my trailer home, though.
Yeah, all right.
And the chef had to go home too.
A personal chef?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Was that okay?
Yeah, it was great.
All right?
Yeah, did a great job.
It's important that everything goes up to your standards.
The bagel he made me was really well.
I'm waiting on the pizza.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this.
You might be waiting for a while.
Brandon McCain, stop. Over to Torrin Green. This is Idrovo. To his left, Parrish. Stop. Idrovo. McCain.
Oh, wow.
McCain, take. Too much contact, and it is turned over to the Bears.
Wow.
Well, he went in amongst the redwoods
trees,
there, and didn't have too much daylight to shoot, so that's what happens.
And that's a problem because you're going to need to score every time down the floor if you're going to win this game.
This is a tie-up, and this will favor the Bears. However, the next one will go to the Mustangs.
Let's see how they go inbounds. Let's see if they play this man-to-man, which I think they are. Yep.
That's what it looks like.
So we're going to see some kind of screens off the ball and somebody rolling to the ball. No, we're not. There we are. Yep.
That's Zion Moore. Go down to Silla. Good help by Parrish, but it winds up with Nuga. Silla again, no good. Taken down by McCain.
Wow.
And they're able to come out of it, Mercer. So this is Torrin Green on an important trip now. Parrish penetrates up and in. Beautifully done by Drew Parrish.
All right, here we go. Need a big stop right here.
This is a large possession, no doubt. Harcum up by one, just a minute to go in this game. And it's Shepard the third once again. Willie Shepard the third.
He's come up with a big basket every time they've needed one.
Idrovo,
get in.
Three.
Down. Yes.
Joel Idrovo ties this basketball game with 42 seconds to go.
And we're going to get the ball back. So whatever happens here, we're going to have one last possession at least.
Here we go. Over into the corner. That's Adams. Here comes Shepard the third again. Pass down on the ground. It's still loose, and we got a tie up.
Mercer ball.
That's going to go to Mercer.
Mercer ball. How about this?
Well, look at
Who would have
this.
known? Who would have believed this?
With
All right,
20
now the shot clock is off. 21 seconds on the clock. I'm surprised right now that Harcum does not make a call and timeout and discuss what's going to happen here. Because if Mercer makes this shot, and they're going to hold. They're going to hold the ball, try to take it down and get a shot. So this thing looks like it could go to overtime. Don't force it.
Franklaw taking contact, and it will go to the line.
However, we still have 7.6 seconds on the clock. He needs to make both of these. If, in fact, he doesn't, they have enough time to get a shot off down the other end, and that could result.
All right, Roman Franklaw.
10 fouls anyway.
Mammoth size.
10 fouls
for Roman Franklaw. Young man from Israel. Misses the first.
All right, now Roman has to take a deep breath, get himself back in, and right now the defense has to step up. If he makes this, I believe they're calling timeout. He needs to make this. He's got to give us an advantage.
Franklaw's second is good.
All right.
So we will have a timeout called by Harcum to set up a play with 7.6 seconds to go. It's a full timeout for a minute. Now, Mike, I
don't know what he was complaining about, but it was 10 fouls anyway. So it's 2 shots anyway, even if, well, it wasn't foul. Sure.
All right, Mike, I know this is going to drive you crazy, but if you're Harcum's coach, what are you looking to do in this position?
Well,
like, who do you want to get the ball to?
Probably just Willie. I'm thinking Willie Shepard. Okay, that's who I'm thinking. But with the size they have in there, I mean, maybe it would be wise at this point to make another substitution, put a third big man in there, and then if the shot is off, you get a tap back or a chance opportunity to tap a ball towards the basket. So Mercer is going to probably have to put pressure on. They can't let him come down the floor. Possibly foul. It's 2 shots. But you give them the lead.
Another thing to keep in mind, if they get in trouble and can't inbound the ball, Harcum, they still have 3 timeouts left, so they can call another one and reset.
Well, see, it would make no sense for Mercer to foul at this point, because if they go to the line and make the 2 shots, it's over. But if they go and they miss, you got a shot. I mean, but right now they got to put pressure on this ball and not allow. Let's see here. They're all the smaller guards. The quicker guards are in. So.
All right, 7.6 seconds. The glory for these Mercer
Cut him off.
County
Cut him off.
Mustangs.
That's it. Cut
This
him
is
off.
Willie the Shepherd III. He goes to the corner. Samuel Nuga, 3. Get down!
Oh, no!
By Samuel Nuga with .1 on the timer. Samuel Nuga drives a stake through the heart of the Mercer County Community College Mustangs on Valentine's Day.
A big-time dagger.
What a game we had today. Ends with the visitors winning at the buzzer. Samuel Nuga with a big-time shot.
Wow.
Sends Mercer home lonely on Valentine's Day with their hearts
Great basketball game.
Fantastic basketball game. Mike, thank you so much for joining us. Very happy to have you with us. This has been an outstanding day of basketball. This was just a wonderful game played by both teams. Give it up to Harcum College Bears. That was a great game. They showed toughness, as did Mercer, and Harcum gets the win. Thank you for everyone for joining us. My name is Steven Schechter. I'm gloriously handsome, as is Mike Tenaglia. We're very thankful for you for joining us today, and we will see you next time. Take care, everybody.